Hello all and welcome to another Caffeine Entertainment video. It's Art here with a review of The Far Empty by J Todd Scott, the book that completed my prompt for read a book with the word "the" in the title, or beginning the title, which by far, if I have to be honest, was the dumbest prompt. However, the book I picked was amazing. It started off much like the Sean Ryan TV show The Shield did, in that it had an epic pronouncement or an epic scene. It was kind of like when Vic killed that cop that Oswald was trying to intervene in his strike force. It was that kind of moment, but not along the same lines. The one thing I didn't like about the book, there were a couple things I didn't like about the book. First, it's broken up into parts, which parts in and of itself are okay, but I don't like when authors at the beginning of each part start the chapter count over again. That is annoying as hell to me, because you're on part 2, but you're on chapter 1. It's really stupid. You should be on part 2, chapter 20, because it's still the 20th chapter you read. It makes no sense to restart the chapters when you do this. It's dumb. It is idiotic, in my opinion. The other thing I didn't like is it constantly and almost imperceptibly and incoherently bounced around between characters. Now, yes, a lot of the chapters were titled the character's point of view that you were going to get in that section, but the characters interwove and they did things. So, in that respect, it was a little discombobulated, a little disjointed, and difficult to follow. However, that being said, it started off on such a great foot, and it was such an intriguing, interwoven tale that in of itself made it a push-through good book. It was a good book. It wasn't a great book because of the flaws I said that pushed it down, but it was certainly a solid read. It is 432 pages in print form and about 18 hours in audiobook form. Because I did spend time between my print copy, my Kindle copy, and my Audible copy. So all three got time spent with them. All three had their own pluses and minuses. I preferred the audio version because the narrator did a good job of getting separate voices for the characters and made it slightly easier for me to be able to hold down the fort, as it were to say, in the connecting of the storylines and keeping the characters separate, but yet interweaving them at the same time. The actual physical hardback I have was heavy as hell, so I tried not to read that very much because, like I said, it was heavy as hell. I certainly didn't bother carrying it with me. I carried my Kindle with me when I wanted to read it outside, or if I wanted to read it in the living room or wherever I took it, because I only read the big ass hardback on my bed, because then I could let the bed support the weight of the book, because the book is heavy as hell. Like I said, it's just heavy. So for me, it's a read it, enjoy it recommendation. You don't necessarily have to own it. There is a sequel to it that needs to be met, and it ended in a point where I want to see a sequel. You see certain characters, well, all of the characters progress. Some of the characters progress to the natural conclusion, and some progress to a natural growth period. And it's in that growth period where I believe the sequel then lies. And I definitely want to read the sequel. And if the sequel's good, then I hope there's more. Just because I don't believe it's a 5-star book doesn't mean it's not a good book. If I was rating it on a 10-point scale, it would be an 8 or a 9. In this case, it's a 4 out of 5 stars. It's definitely a really solid read, just not the best read, because when you read enough of these type of novels, the novels that remind you of Harry Bosch and Walt Longmire and Lucas Davenport and Lincoln Rhyme, when you read enough of these novels, the glaring mistakes and the glaring flaws reach out to you and they stick out to you. And that's what this book did. It's not saying that I couldn't overlook those flaws, because oftentimes and in many cases I did. However, when reviewing it and when giving a final score for it, those flaws play a major part. And without stumbling over my words anymore, this is where I'm going to say, I make videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday at 12:30 p.m. Central, 10:30 a.m. Pacific, 1:30 p.m. Eastern. Please like, comment, subscribe. If you want to see more, please ding the notification bell to be notified when I upload a video if YouTube is working today, because we all know how YouTube's algorithm tends to be. But until next time, happy reading, happy gaming, stay safe, stay happy, stay healthy, stay away from the creeping crowd, wear your mask. It does nothing to wear a mask. Wear a mask. It does nothing to you to wear one. At best, it helps stop the spread of the virus. At worst, you're wearing a mask. Whoopee-doo. So, do what you can to protect yourself. And until next time, happy reading, everybody. I'll see you again soon. And peace.